Let's talk about the dark, not so glamorous side of stripping while I get ready for night shift at the club. People are always pretty upset and offended when I say that I would never recommend this job to anyone and that there are a lot of really dark and disturbing parts of it. But because I talk about the joys and the happy days in the industry, I do need to talk about some of the horrors as well. When I say there are all walks of life in the club, I mean there are all walks of life in the club. But the ones that I have come to realize are the most dangerous, the most scary, and the ones that have the scariest, freakiest fantasies are the rich white dudes in suits. Those are always the guys with the weirdest, most unusual, disturbing things to say, such as, "Oh my gosh, you look so much like my grandkid." Or their wife will call in the middle of the dance, and I'll know that because the family picture will pop up on the screen and they'll call her unspeakable names. These are judges, these are policemen, these are doctors. Seen them all. The surgeons are honestly the scariest. Wannabe pimples have also been coming into the clubs a lot, and I say that because being a pimple is not a real job. And they'll walk around under the guise of, "Oh my gosh, I'll take you out of here, I'll get you a new body, and I'm gonna put you onto so much more money. You'll never have to work in the club again." And a lot of times nowadays, they'll operate under the guise of an agency. Even if you've stated your rules before a dance, and sometimes this happens out on the floor too, men tend to do things before they ask. They will touch you before they ask if they can touch you. And they're not just touching you on your waist or something. I've had dudes grope, lick, kiss, bite, and it all happens so fast. Obviously dudes get thrown out for things like that, but it does not matter. The damage is already done. Obviously, it does matter. Thank you for throwing them out, but you know what I mean. I had a dude literally leave bite marks on my cheek, my butt cheek once. And this is happening everywhere. I work at a very nice high-end club. And luckily, management where I work is amazing about throwing people out, but I've worked at clubs before where they are very hesitant to throw patrons out. Or there's just no record kept and they're just let in on a different shift. Next, there are PDFs all over the club. All over. We have one guy who's super notorious at my club. His name is Spanky. He gravitates towards younger dancers, and the things that he tells them during those dances literally sound like they're from Dateline. Nobody really talks about how the hours can really mess you up too, kind of existing as a vampire in the nighttime, especially for those clubs that close at 6 a.m. or the after hours spots. One time I worked too many night shifts in a row, didn't see enough daylight at all, and I was hallucinating while I was on stage. All of the lights started looking really scary, and I was fully hallucinating dollars raining down on me. When you are working in the club, you are kind of stepping into the lion's den. There is really no real way to completely ensure your safety. And that doesn't even quite scratch the surface. There is so much that goes into this industry, but I just want to talk about a little bit of the dark side of it because I like to show a lot of the good sides too. I do enjoy my job, but I just want to be completely transparent with you guys about what it's really like.